Hey, Brett here showing off his Orzhov deck, because badass, Orzhov. Yeah. Alright, let's get into it. Archangel of Thune. This card is seriously the whole reason that I made this deck. Sadly, I only have one copy. I wish I had 3 more to complete it. But it's a 5-drop, 3/4, flying, lifelink. Whenever a creature you can... whenever you gain life, I apologize for that mishap. I'm kind of tired. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Pretty badass, especially considering this deck. Alright, I have 2 Pontiffs of the Blight. 2 7s for 6, doesn't seem good. Extort, still not that good. Other creatures you control have Extort. Pretty badass. If you have more than 1 Extort, they just are separate mana triggers. Can use 2 Extort per creature. Pretty amazing. So then I have Kingpin's Pet. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. 3-drop, 1 a plains and a swamp. 2/2 flyer with Extort. Simply because the Extort, gain life, get a +1/+1 counter on everything. I have 4 copies of those. Tethe Drinker. This is one of my favorite cards in Dragon Maze, actually. Simply because it's easy to play. 1 white, 1 black, lifelink, and Extort. Quick get out. Can change the game dramatically, to be honest. Vizkopa Confessor. 5-drop, 1/3 Extort, not that good. When Vizkopa Confessor enters the battlefield, pay any amount of life. Target opponent reveals that many cards from his or her hand. You may choose one and exile it. So, get rid of an Achroma's Memorial, Master of Cruelties, Deathbridge Champ, anything that could be a big threat to you. Basilica Screecher. 2 1/2 flyer, pretty good already, and then the Extort. O-Plane Unicorn, did that kind of to help my mana. 3 for a 1/2, tap it, add 1 of any mana color. Cutthroat Maneuver, I love this card. I'm glad they came out with it in Theros. Up to 2 target creatures get +1/+1 and gain lifelink until end of turn. Pretty awesome, especially considering Archangel of Thune over here, amazing. So then we have a Witch's Eye, sorry, I screw up a lot. Equipped creature has tap 1, tap it, scry 1. So this is pretty essential for this deck, because this deck does have a lot of land. I'm running like 27 land or something because the Extort and all that. So if I'm mana wash, just put land on the bottom and it's all better. Pyra's Curse, I think it's pretty good. It's kind of like Last Bite, just cheaper. 2 black, Pyra's Curse deals 2 damage to target creature and you gain 2 life. That's pretty amazing in my opinion, especially with all the Extort that I have in this and all that. Get rid of a creature, and I'm going to gain life for it while I deal you damage also. So then there's the Dead of the Deadless. Another one of the really good cards Dragon Maze had to offer. Each opponent loses 2 times X life. You gain life equal to this. So you have 9 land out. Okay, each opponent takes 5. Doesn't seem very much. But then if you're playing with 4 people, you gain 20 life. Pretty amazing. You're way past where you started. Or if you happen to be at 1, put you back where you started. Ordeal of Erebos. I just kind of threw this card in because it's mana cost 2. Enchant creature. When enchanted creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on it. If it has 3 or more counters, sacrifice Ordeal of Erebos. Whenever Yeah, when you sacrifice Ordeal of Erebos, target player discards 2 card. Mind Rot, that pumps your creature up, and it's also cheaper. A lot better. Thank you, Theros. Orzhov Cluestone, 3, tap it for land. After your land's set, can just tap a white, tap a black, tap it, sacrifice it, and draw a card. Because I hate top decking, so I had to put something to draw a card in here just in case I was top decking. So, yeah. I have Alive and Well. Of course, I'm not going to use it for the green because it's Orzhov, but I'm going to use the Well. You gain 2 life for each creature you control. Pretty amazing, cost 1. Use the Extort on top of that. You're going to gain a lot of life if you have creatures out. At least, if you have at least 3 creatures out with Extort, there's 9 life and they're taking 3. Scourge Mark. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Like I said, I hate to top deck, so I did it for the draw card. And this low mana cost right here, yeah, that's why I did it. Because I love low mana cost. And the last normal card is a Staff of Death Magus. Whenever you cast a black spell or swamp enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So, with the Archangel of Thune, play a land, all your creatures get a +1/+1. Play something else, use Extort, all your creatures get +2/+2. I find it pretty amazing. With this, I am playing 4 Orzhov Guild Gates, because, can't go wrong with the Guild Gates, to be honest. And I'm playing 9 Plains and 14 Swamps. So, you can do the math, I don't want to. But I believe I was right when I said 27, if I said it. Yeah, so this is my Orzhov deck. I love this deck, and it is standard legal, so I will probably take this to tournaments and that. If you liked my deck, press the subscribe button. It would help out a lot. Hoping to get some more Archangel of Thunes, so yeah, subscribe. And I will try to post a deck every week, every couple of days, whatever I feel like. Well, see you whenever. Bye.